Would you stop thinking about what everyone wants? Stop thinking about what I want, what he wants, what your parents want. What do you want? What do you want?
It's not that simple.
What do you want?
The Notebook is a 2004 romantic drama film directed by Nick Cassavetes from a screenplay by Jeremy Levin and Jan Sardi, and based on the 1996 novel of the same name by Nicholas Sparks. The film would find critical acclaim, high box office success, and would become known as a 2000s cult classic. This movie review features major spoilers for this film, The Notebook. At a nursing home in 2004, a man named Duke, played by James Garner, reads a romantic story from a notebook to a female patient, played by Gena Rowlands.
Hello?
I'm sorry. It's not a good day. I don't think she's up for anything.
Hello?
This is Duke. He's come to read to you.
Reed?
Mm-hmm.
No. I don't know.
Oh, come on. You'll like him. He's very funny.
The story he reads begins at a carnival in Seabrook Island, South Carolina in 1940. A lumber mill worker named Noah Calhoun, played by Ryan Gosling, meets a 17-year-old heiress named Allie Hamilton, played by Rachel McAdams.
Look, I know you get some dirty guy coming up to you on the street, you don't know him. You don't know me, but I know me. And when I see something that I like, I love it. I go crazy for it.
What are you talking about?
Well, you.
Oh, you're good.
What?
You're good.
No.
You're good.
No, you're getting me wrong.
You're fantastic. You really are. I'm impressed.
I'm not usually like this. I'm
Yes,
sorry.
you are.
I could be fun if you want. Pensive, smart, superstitious, brave, and I could be light on my feet. I could be whatever you want. You just tell me what you want and I'll be that for you.
You're dumb.
I could be that.
The two begin dating, and while Noah's father, Frank, played by Sam Shepard, approves of Allie's parents, John and Ann, played by David Thornton and Joan Allen, are not fond of their daughter dating Noah.
If you don't mind my asking, how much do you make at your job?
How much money do I make? Like 40 cents an hour? Yeah, it's not much, but I don't need a lot, and I save most of it.
Let's eat, shall we?
That child's got too much spirit for a girl of her circumstance.
No, he's just some love.
Trouble is what it is.
Noah eventually introduces Allie to the abandoned Windsor plantation, telling her that he plans to buy it and restore it.
Well, what about me? Now, don't I get any say in this?
Do you want to say in this?
Yes, I would.
What do you want?
I want a white house with blue shutters and a room overlooking the river so I can paint.
The fighting between Allie's parents and Noah eventually causes a rift in their relationship, and the two break up.
She is out fooling around with that boy till 2 o'clock in the morning, and it has got to stop. I didn't spend 17 years of my life raising a daughter and giving her everything so she could throw it away on a summer romance.
Daddy,
she will wind up with her heart broken or pregnant.
Man.
Now, he is a nice boy. He's a nice boy, but he's
what?
He is
what?
trash!
Tell me.
Trash! Trash! Not for you!
Well, she must have been devastated.
She was.
He was only trying to do the right thing.
Yeah.
But what he really should have done is just told those parents to go to hell. Just stick it where the sun don't shine.
Yeah, you're right. Probably should have.
While Allie and her family move to Charleston, Noah and his friend Finn, played by Kevin Connolly, fight in World War II in the Battle of the Bulge in Europe, where Finn is killed. Allie works as a nurse in a hospital where she meets Captain Lon Hammond Jr., played by James Marsden.
Oh my gosh, he is dreamy. What's he doing here? He's staring at you.
Oh, miss? I'm all better. Now, how's about that date?
Allie was surprised how quickly she fell in love with Lon Hammond.
With Lon being a young lawyer from old Southern money, he and Allie begin dating and they become engaged, much to the delight of Allie's parents. Noah returns from the war and finds that his father has sold their home so that Noah can buy the Windsor plantation. He believes that if he restores it, Allie will return to him. As Allie tries on her wedding dress, she sees a newspaper photo of Noah in front of the renovated house. Returning to Seabrook, Allie finds Noah living in their dream home, and they rekindle their relationship.
And they lived happily ever after.
Who did? Oh, yes.
Back in 2004, the elderly woman is revealed to be Allie, now suffering from dementia. Duke is Noah, who reads to her from the notebook that she wrote during the beginning of her illness, detailing their romance so that he could help her remember. Allie briefly recognizes Noah, and the two share a loving embrace. But with Allie's dementia, they only have minutes to remember what was written in the notebook.
It was us. It was us.
Oh, my darling. Oh, my sweetheart.
Oh,
I love you so much. Oh,
Noah. I love you, Angel. What happened to me?
nothing. You just went away for a little while.
How much time do we have?
I'm not sure. Last time it was no more than 5 minutes.
Okay.
I'll be seeing you in all the old familiar places.
This movie was based on the 1996 novel by Nicholas Sparks that became a bestseller. The film rights to the novel were acquired by New Line Cinema in 1996. The movie was filmed between November 2002 and February 2003 in South Carolina. Many of the scenes set in Seabrook were filmed in the town of Mount Pleasant. Other locations included Edisto Island and Cypress Gardens. Director Nick Cassavetes wanted someone unknown and not handsome to portray Noah. Therefore, he cast Canadian actor Ryan Gosling in the role. Actresses who auditioned for or were considered for the role of Allie included Jessica Biel, Rachel McAdams, Britney Spears, Jamie King, Jane McGregor, Kate Beckinsale, Kate Bosworth, Amy Adams, Mandy Moore, Scarlett Johansson, Claire Danes, Jennifer Love Hewitt, Ashley Judd, and Reese Witherspoon. All of those choices were eventually narrowed down to Britney Spears and Rachel McAdams, with McAdams winning the role. Canadian actress Rachel McAdams auditioned for the role during another movie's premiere. She was given the script just a day in advance and beat out all those other actresses for the part. Ryan Gosling prepared for his role by living in Charleston, South Carolina before filming began. For 2 months, he rode the Ashley River every morning and built furniture during the day. Rachel McAdams spent time in Charleston before filming to familiarize herself with the surroundings. She also took ballet and etiquette classes and had a dialect coach to learn the Southern accent. According to Nick Cassavetes, Ryan Gosling and Rachel McAdams did not get along at first, and Gosling tried to have McAdams replaced. They soon patched up their differences enough to become a real-life couple for some time. The second love scene with Noah and Allie was originally longer and more explicit. It had to be edited down in order for the film to keep a PG-13 rating. Gena Rowlands, who played the older Allie in the movie, is director Nick Cassavetes' mother. The pictures of an older Allie and Noah throughout the years are actually the personal photos of Gena Rowlands and her husband John Cassavetes, with James Garner's face shopped in over John's face. The Notebook was released at the Seattle International Film Festival on May 20th, 2004, and was then released into American movie theaters nationwide on June 25th, 2004. It became a sleeper hit, eventually grossing a total of $115.6 million worldwide on a budget of just $29 million. This movie was a huge hit among millennial girls in the mid-2000s, but also had appeal to older audiences. I remember my cousin told me once that she had brought the movie over to my grandparents' house to watch one evening, and that my grandmother told her later that my grandfather was so moved by the film that he had trouble falling asleep that night. Rachel McAdams does a great job and is very attractive in the 1940s attire. Ryan Gosling is good, and this movie was a rather big hit for James Garner and Gena Rowlands. In fact, when James Garner died in 2014 and Gena Rowlands a decade later in 2024, this film was the one that was prominently featured on their death announcement news epitaph. I believe many younger generations know of actor James Garner for his work in The Notebook or the 2002 to 2005 ABC sitcom 8 Simple Rules, where he joined the cast after the death of actor John Ritter. They seem to remember him far more for those roles in the 2000s than any work he did on television series such as Maverick or The Rockford Files from the 1950s through the 1970s. I saw this film for the first time 20 years after its release, and it is a well-made love story. It does feel like the kind of story where you peek in, see the entire love story of this couple, and then you peek out again. I personally would give this movie about 8 stars, but due to the fact that it is considered a classic romantic film, and I have a feeling over time its legacy will only grow, I will go ahead and give it 10 stars. I highly recommend the 2004 romantic drama film, The Notebook.